Like every time we're kicked back in the mystery van, like doing a couple of bong hits, like we like to listen to Mancow Muller. Mancow.
What's going on in the men's room here? Wait, what's that sound? Scooby? Where's Scooby? Is he upset about Casey Kasem, the voice of Shaggy, dying? Oh, no. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Now, what am I eating here? Why is this going to be so hot?
It has the ghost pepper in it. It's a mix of habaneros and ghost pepper. The flavor comes from grilling the habaneros. But seriously, watch where you touch.
Hello, Mancow Show.
Are you kidding me? What's this?
Tastes good, doesn't it?
Dear Lord Almighty.
Those wings made Lester Holt cry.
Burning my eyes a little now that you've
Lester
been into
Holt.
it.
Chubby white girls make Lester Holt cry, too. He wants them so badly.
People tell us they're not even hot.
Are you kidding? Yeah, they're It hurt me. It hurt me.
Wait till later.
Fighting back puking. Have you read something so hot you wanted to puke?
That was a legitimate verb.
No, I swear to God. I'm not playing. I need water. I could not fight puking. No, talk, be cold. Go ahead. Somebody, jump up.
Chew the cup. Styrofoam takes down the heat.
Lick the death.
Lick the death.
Now, is Billy taking his jacket off? I mean, I don't look over there. Is he taking his jacket off? Does he come over and punch me?
No, not yet.
Ron Onesti, Arcata Theater. How are and Billy Deck, the big promoter?
Great. I'm waiting for the Cubs to start and seeing, hopefully they're going to be awesome this year, which most likely
He's got Rocket Bar across from Wrigley Field.
Of course.
That's got to be, having a restaurant bar across from Wrigley Field. It's pretty exciting.
Oh my! It's ups and downs though.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes
I get it.
Sometimes there's like 30,000 people across the street trying to get in, and then
hey Chip,
most of the time.
I was over at Raw Bar, which I like to hang out across from Wrigley. The guy was telling me a new tax. A lot of people were saying it's a racist tax. Now there's a tax on yoga, which affects only white women. These stupid taxes. Do you know now in Wrigley they just decided it's $900 an awning. Extra tax. And the guy goes, I got 3 awnings. Why? Yes.
When you start.
I mean, do you know what it's like to do business with this city of Chicago?
Yeah, it's the worst.
The thievery.
One of the most corrupt cities in the world.
Well, this in New Orleans.
Give you an opportunity to do some work for them.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, new rule. $900 per awning. You've got 3. The mob at least did something for you.
Yeah.
What does this government do for us? Yeah. We're hardworking guys. Were you upset that I've been teasing you?
Well, I was confused.
I've had a lifetime of playing pranks on people. I actually had one done to me. Did you see the amazing footage of the dying goat, the goat dying, and a pig swims out to rescue the goat? Have you seen this?
Oh.
It's incredible, and this so moved me, and I bought into it. Someone actually got me. So here's the video. I want to tell you what happened. There's the goat in the water drowning. We believe this. I thought. We believe this. Oh, my God. Look at the pig. The pig comes to rescue the goat. This video was given to me. We put it on. I totally believed it. Are you ready? Guess what? Guess what? Hey, do you see it? You see it on my face? You see it on my face? Egg. There was divers, scuba divers, in the water. I'm not kidding you. Wow. I was bamboozled. They moved the pig and the goat. They were holding them up underwater. Did the pig and the goat together remind you of Kanye and Kim Kardashian?
Absolutely.
She was pictured jumping off a yacht over this past weekend, and she brought the cleavage. She brought the cleavage. My face on, guys. Let me know before you turn that camera. Ooh. Okay. That's a pig squealing. I don't. Vegas, no matter how much you try to look cool, you still have the neck of a very fat man. So, gas was $1.84 when Obama took office. And you remember how the news every single night, all we heard about was how Bush was a gas man, an oil man, and we need Obama. Why? Why did 8 years out of my life with this president? You know how much money is sitting on the side? As soon as he is neutered, if we get a Republican Senate in, people will start investing again in America, and then they'll take all the credit. So you kind of don't want it to happen, but I'd also like to see some people make some money again. Corri Fetman, you're next to the world's greatest barbecuist. That is Uncle Bub. As you know, I'm a certified American Royal barbecue judge, one of 100 in America. And, of course, he's out of Westmont, Illinois. The trophies prove it all over the room. These trophies are bigger than you, Corey. So, all right. Pink is next to you, said on Facebook that your lips are so big and so Botox that pigeons poop on them all the time.
I didn't say that. I didn't
get on the mic. Get on the mic. Wait. Hold on. That mic right there. Go ahead. Yeah.
I don't have any Botox on my lips, so you're wrong.
I didn't say that.
I want to know whether you're sporting 2 necks there or 2 double chins, and whether you're still doing your Twinkie diet and eating,
What is going on, though? You lost all that weight, but not your neck. What?
I tell you.
Well, are you going to get it sucked? What are you going to do?
Yeah, I'm going to get it sucked.
Before you insult me, you better be perfect.
Who's insulting you? I didn't say that about Facebook. Back up his sources. I didn't say go on my page and look. I didn't look at it. Go ahead.
I will. Except I think you blocked me because you're so mature.
I didn't block you. You dumped me as a friend.
I dumped you as a friend.
Listen,
oh my God! I'm so sorry.
Stop being such
maybe
a
if you wouldn't try to extort me for money,
it's not
then I
extortion.
wouldn't do that. Okay?
It's called advertising. You don't know the difference.
No, it's not advertising. You made up some
Next to
story
Jeff Pinkett.
about the producers of the show wanting me to pay to come on your show.
Is that why you got fired from WIND?
Okay? No,
is that why you got fired?
Advertising.
The fact. What are you guys talking
Because you're a liar. You're a liar.
The fact of the matter is this.
Can you play a turkey at my kid's play? Seriously, they need somebody with a turkey neck.
Get on something else. Stop being such a one-trick pony. Would you, for crying out loud? Go to another joke. Here's the bottom line. The bottom line is
this. Can we zoom in on her with the binoculars again, please? Go ahead, Pinkus.
It was advertising. You can.
It wasn't advertising.
Can you see her beautiful face, please?
That's not how it works. I know how it works.
You know everything.
You have no idea. You're a liar, okay? You are a liar.
You're just a loud mouth.
Sponging off of your wife, too, because you don't work?
Yeah,
what are you doing now?
You're a yenta. You're a yenta with fake boobs.
I love that movie, Barbara Streisand. She wrote it, she directed it,
and if you want to continue the hate parade, that's fine.
I don't hate you. I think you're despicable. I don't hate you. I think you're pathetic.
I appreciate
You're a pathetic loser.
Yeah, that's great. And you are a wonderful, wonderful human being.
Corey, I have to agree with you. I really do.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree with her.
And that's why you took me to church, so maybe I can get straightened out.
I'm trying to help you.
You are. Are those glasses, are they the ones you wore yesterday with the little mezuzahs on the side?
No.
Oh, okay, just wondering.
No. Chip, why are you standing back behind Satan? And I understand you were, can you get your wife on the phone here? Did Chip and you sample the flesh of
no, sit there.
Mrs. Warner?
Chip hung out her all last night. Was she awesome or what?
She's a little goddess, man.
Well, here, let me have this.
With her.
Hey, brother, I want to tell you.
Super smart.
I want to tell you something. Satan will do nice things for you. It's just eternity that's going to be a real bitch for you. Let me have the. No, that's the wrong Satan. That was the Antichrist or an Antichrist, and now here's actually Satan.
Oh.
How long? What do you think? I have go-go gadget arm?
Yeah.
His arms are like his hands.
This is the wife. And he said, Satan's been very good to me. Devil girl.
You married?
But a woman with no morals, she'll cheat on you. And
no, absolutely not, man.
She's loyal.
By the way, I love that you show. I love that you show a picture of your wife where we can't see her face. It shows how important she is to you.
Would you like to see a better one?
It's all about her mind, right? and she's wearing the devil head shirt.
Yeah. Would you like to see a better one?
And are you going to bring children into this evil relationship?
Hopefully.
Oh, God. Forget roast marshmallows. You'll roast virgins, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, boy. Uncle Bob, grab the mic there from around Corey's hugely inflated breasts and talk to me for just a minute. How are you?
Doing really good. How about yourself?
Yeah.
Today?
So you smoke your own meat?
We do smoke our own meat. Yes, sir.
And this is what I believe in. I believe in a dry rub.
Yes, sir.
I like a little spice to my meat.
Perfect.
I like to fight. I don't like the meat to fall off the bones. I know people like that. I like the membrane removed.
Of course.
I don't like, in Memphis, they keep the fat on there. I don't get it.
I like to
peel the ribs.
I like to peel it off.
There's two kinds of what is the carne asada? What's the steak? What kind of steak is that?
Flank.
Flank steak?
Flank
is that what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of something else, I think.
No, flank.
Skirt steak.
Skirt steak. Is that the same thing?
Same type of membrane.
Okay, so skirt steak, there's two kinds. What kind do you want? There's an outer and an inner, right?
I like the inner.
Inner is what you want.
Better flavor.
Yeah, I do it wrong sometimes and get real chewy. How's your sauce doing?
Doing really well.
What's the secret to your sauce?
Well, it's got a little kick to it.
Yeah.
It's not too sweet. It's not too spicy, but it's kind of very well balanced.
Yeah.
We've won a lot of awards with it, a lot of trophies. So.
Now, to me, I test someone's ribs. That's how I test their. Other people say brisket. What do you test to see if someone's barbecue is any good?
I do the ribs.
Yeah, me too.
I do the ribs. That's
how long do you smoke?
4.5 hours.
4.5 hours.
We use apple and hickory.
How much prep is in your meat?
Well, we take a little bit of lemon juice first, spray it down, and that'll open up the pores.
Boy, I love citrus on my meat.
Yeah, and
I like an orange squeezed on my meat too.
We do that is very good as well. And then, but we do the lemon, and then we put the rub on, let it sit for another hour, and then we slow smoke it. And every hour we spray it down with apple juice. And it's very good.
Come on down to the barbecue. Come on. Say, come on down to the barbecue and eat. More gravy. Ooh. Now I was going to tell you about the Big Lip Barbecue where the secret's in the sauce. The secret sauce with the mojo rising. The gree-gree hand don't be approved, showing off greasel grass, a little bit of heaven in your mouth. Come on down to the barbecue. Ooh.
What kind of items they got at the barbecue?
They got everything. If it made love, they can barbecue it. I want hog stoots and turnip greens, squirrel shanks and black-eyed peas, possum innards and hominy grits, lamb fries and rib tips, pig ear salmons with the curly tail, ham hocks, pork chops, interrail, chitlin tongue, bullhead, and tripe, oink, moo, cluck, quack, bubble, give me a bite, say, come on down to the barbecue. Say, come on down to the barbecue and eat. Come on down to the barbecue.
So there's a difference between Satan and the Antichrist, and there is an Antichrist, but then anything that is of the devil is Antichrist. So I don't want to overstate what Obama is. Do I know he's the Antichrist? I don't know if Obama... Thank you very much there. Let's hear it for the... That's live in the Lava Lamp Rumble. Barbecue song there. Very nice. You can use that, Uncle Bub, from now on. And so, you know, prophecy, whether you're talking about Nostradamus or the Bible, talks about a figure that will make a way for the Antichrist or be the Antichrist. And I don't think that's Obama, because they prophesize that this Antichrist would wear a turban and have, you know, possibly a Muslim background. Let's do ADD News right now as as an Antichrist tells you what he has planned for you.
Known from coast to coast like butter and toast.
The son of actor Robert Downey Jr. with suspected cocaine. 20-year-old Indio Downey now free on bail.
The Supreme Court has ruled privately held businesses can opt out of Obamacare insurance coverage of contraceptives.
In a setback for union efforts, the justices narrowly ruled that home care aides in Illinois cannot be forced to pay dues to a union.
The French bank BNP to pay nearly $9 billion as it conducted currency transactions for Iran.
Fresh from rehab, Toronto Mayor Rob Ford.
I had become my own worst enemy.
President Obama now aiming to fix as much of the immigration system as he can without Congress.
If Congress will not do their job, at least we can do ours.
The Who.
People try to put us to down.
They hit their 50th anniversary this year.
Just because
they're planning a planetary tour.
GM has set no cap on the compensation for those killed in crashes.
Israeli troops found the bodies of 3 Jewish seminary students who were kidnapped in the West Bank.
By the Religion of Peace.
The mystery movie?
Come to Butthead.
Hello, Mancow.
Kidnapped by the Religion of Peace on Jewish Kid.
What's your name?
Religion of Peace. Calls at 1-888-2-MANCOW. So, Corey, what are you? Grab that mic again. There's Karen Lewis, head of the Teachers Union. She's a beast. She's not the beast, so it's prophesized in the Book of Revelation. All right, enough biblical talk. I'd like to get biblical with you in a certain way. You said no because she's a man, Pincus. Did you say that? Are you going to lie about that, too?
What?
Did you say I would never sleep with Corri Fetman because...
No, that's not what I said.
You said she's a man.
I said I would never sleep with a Jewish woman because they're men in females' bodies. Not just Corri, all of them.
Is Corri Jewish?
That's what I hear.
You're Jewish.
I like how he makes statements and he doesn't even know.
Wait a minute.
Of course I don't.
Because he's ignorant.
You're a Jewish man and you wouldn't sleep with a Jewish woman?
Not a chance.
That sounds like you have mother issues.
Not a chance.
That's weird. Because I pretty much sleep with anybody.
It's my experience in the past.
He couldn't get anybody anyway, so it wouldn't really matter.
Just, you know what, sister, you keep talking.
I will keep talking.
Keep yapping.
You make the most ignorant statements. You place everybody in a category.
So, so you came up with the famous billboard that life is short, get a divorce.
Correct.
You featured your breasts and your buttocks on there, and you were in Playboy.
Correct.
And did you take any heat for that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I also got praised.
Did you get paid?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, he wanted you to pay to be on a show, to advertise your under the table?
He wanted me to pay him, okay? Not the show. Pay him personally.
Under
to
the
come
table?
On the show.
Under the table?
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing with the money.
It's a brokered show. She's let her talk.
We can't. No, we can't have that. You guys, I'm telling you, cannot talk like this. Talk to them, guys. Seriously, clean it up.
Well, you want to live off of everybody else. You have that entitlement attitude where you think everybody should pay you so you can sit on your butt and do nothing. That's what your attitude is. And all you do is rip into people.
Well, the wife has money.
Right.
Exactly. The wife supports him. He wants me to support him. He wants everybody to support him.
Yes, I did.
Cal?
Yeah.
He stole this from your church yesterday?
Yeah, because it was a nice remembrance of those kids. They were wonderful.
Not
they were
funny.
Just wonderful.
Not funny.
That's exactly right. Yes,
stole from my church.
Don't get excited.
He
Say.
put it on his head because he rides the short bus.
Come on over. You come over and say hi. You can't just. Come on, baby.
I like that.
Gary's not here, so you don't have to worry about your.
Where's Gary today?
Listen, let me have that. I'm taking that back. So they did a salute to mentally challenged and special needs kids, and you took.
I did.
You took this from a church?
Yes.
That's nice.
I asked the usher.
That says what he's about.
I asked the usher. I said, "May I take this as a souvenir?" He said, "I encourage you to do so."
As a souvenir for special needs kids?
Yeah.
Wait. You're telling me that an usher told you to take?
I asked him.
Please.
I didn't. I asked him.
Is that another lie?
Chip was sitting right next to me. Chip, am I lying?
No. He was right. I was right there.
Who takes that, Cal? Who takes something like that from a church?
Who would take this?
Exactly.
It was a memento from his life-changing experience at Willow Creek.
Right. And he brought it with him to boot.
So all the...
He's kind of hoping he could use that as his handicap placard when he goes to Walmart.
Why don't you steal a Bible? Seriously.
It's not stealing. If you take a Bible, they encourage you to do that as well, but I wasn't interested.
Little known fact,
I have the Bible.
You're not interested in the Bible.
Why would you want the seat covers for people that have special...
I just wanted it for a souvenir. I just thought it would be nice to have. That's all. It was a nice day. It was nice remembrance.
Brother,
that's all.
I know that it's not okay to steal from a synagogue.
I didn't steal.
Don't
I
you know
asked
that
him.
It's not okay to steal from a church?
Of course, I wouldn't steal anything from a church.
Bring it back.
One of the 10 Commandments.
Yeah, don't steal. That's Old Testament, pal.
In dem schönen Westerwald, ja, da pfeift der Wind so kalt.
Mancow.
What can I do for you? 1-888-2-MANCOW. Yard work? Your wife needs to get pregnant and you're, shooting blanks? Call me. 1-888-2-MANCOW. Maybe you want me to punch a Satanist in the face. I'll do it. He's here in our studio. Get ready for the 4th. I like to drink a 5th and then light off illegal fireworks.
Yeah. Get them in Indiana, you light them off.
Are you wearing a bra?
No.
Me neither. No bra. Very uplifting story coming up here. Willie Geist is here. I'm the Mancow, and the Satan worshiper is here. His name is Brian. Brian, what has Satan done for you other than give you that very dirty wife based on what you've told me?
Band's been successful. My businesses have been successful. It gives me peace of mind and makes me enjoy every minute that I actually have on this earth.
Did you hear about the devil going down to Georgia? He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bike. His way behind.
It's funny.
Anything about that?
There's actually a better version of that song where this devil came up to Boston.
Yeah.
And it's the same devil went down to Georgia, except it's rewritten for like Yankees and fans.
All right. Well, Uncle Bubs is here, and I like to just put a nipple on this bottle and just love it. And food for all. And if you're in the area, come by. We'll feed you. All right. We're at Michigan Avenue and Lake Street under the big red awning. And come on in and ask for barbecue, and then security will beat you up and kick you out. So it'll be great. Chip, is new wig or not? Have I had sex with that wig yet? Remember, I'm the first guy that gets to have sex with it.
You have way more problems than I have, Mancow.
What are you talking about?
Really? You
Like
got the
what?
teeniest little hands, okay? It's embarrassing for me as your friend to look at them. Your hoofs are like little leprechauns.
I told you not to talk about that.
Soft little legs with no hair on them. It's luxurious, and it's just so feminine.
Luxurious. Oh, you like my legs?
Yes.
All right, Corey, you and Pincus he's crumbled like a house of cards.
I know, it's ridiculous.
He's
I want to tell you what else he did.
Yeah?
Okay. So I went on his show at a certain point and posted a picture. He sends me a message on Facebook and says that I need to give him credit, and it needs to state that I was on his show.
What? Why can't you even look at her, Pincus?
Do you mean if I go to
Can't
Disney
stand
World, I have to
looking at
think
her.
that I'm at Disney World?
You can't stand
I
to look at
can't
her?
Who the hell do you think
stand
you
her.
are?
All I asked was if you're going to tag it
No, I don't
for
need
everybody.
to tag you. I don't want you in my picture,
Such
okay?
an
And you
idiot.
weren't
She
in
needs
the
the
picture.
life coach.
I don't need to say that I'm at your show when you're not in the picture. It's none of your business.
The son of actor Robert Downey Jr. with suspected cocaine. 20-year-old Indio Downey now free on bail.
The Supreme Court has ruled privately held businesses can opt out of Obamacare insurance coverage of contraceptives.
In a setback for union efforts, the justices narrowly ruled that home care aides in Illinois cannot be forced to pay dues to a union.
The French bank BNP to pay nearly $9 billion as it conducted currency transactions for Iran.
Fresh from rehab, Toronto Mayor Rob Ford.
I had become my own worst enemy.
President Obama now aiming to fix as much of the immigration system as he can without Congress.
If Congress will not do their job, at least we can do ours.
The Who.
People try to put us to down.
They hit their 50th anniversary this year.
Just because
They're planning a planetary tour.
GM has set no cap on the compensation for those killed in crashes.
Israeli troops found the bodies of 3 Jewish seminary students who were kidnapped in the West Bank.
Did you hear the falling bombs? The flames are all long gone, but the pain lingers on. Goodbye, blue sky. Goodbye, blue sky. Goodbye. Goodbye.
And the show like Namba, the Mancow. So naughty like Namba, Mancow.
A Maryland woman got a bag of marijuana at Sonic drive-thru. She ordered crack. The king of Saudi Arabia is criticizing the Islamic terrorists. It's all part of his plot to get assassinated. Saudi Arabia is threatening to kick out all non-Muslims. The religion of peace. It's kind of shocking when you consider Saudi Arabia is usually so calm, rational, and level-headed. They just hate women that aren't covered in beekeeper costumes, homosexuals, Christians, Jews, and, well, they pretty much hate everything. Religion of peace, trademark. Say it enough, and it still won't be true. There are a lot of great Muslims, but some of them just... CBS anchor Simon Hobbs outed the head of Apple as being a homosexual, but he's on CNBC, so nobody knows. Still, this guy's gay. Transformers made $100 million at the box office opening weekend. So apparently this weekend, millions of Americans decided to transform their money into a waste, into nothing. A guy was stabbed at the BET Awards. The shocking part of this is more people weren't shot. The 10 worst movies of the year so far. You voted on them, and I've got them. The 10 worst movies of the year. Coming up next, Uncle Bub is here. Girls playing with breadsticks, and the lovely Angelica.
And the show like Namba, the Mancow. Like
Namba. Knew that was Jimmy Hoffa speaking. If Jimmy Hoffa were alive today, we wouldn't have any of this health care problem.
If he was alive today, he'd be going, let me out of this coffin.
Good labor leader.
And a mobster.
Well, got to do what you got to do.
What about his son?
Well, his son is now not a good labor leader, in my opinion. His son could be a good labor leader if he got the mob completely out of the Teamsters, but he seems unwilling to do that. So the Teamsters Union now is run by the government.
Do we know from your book, I mean, #1 true crime bestseller, you make a lot of money on Brasco? This guy wrote Donnie Brasco. Okay. He wrote the book on Jimmy Hoffa. I mean, do you reveal where the body is?
Yeah, well, he was cremated. Hoffa, within an hour of his disappearance, Hoffa's body was cremated. Bagnasco's funeral parlor in Detroit.
Why did they kill him?
It's a little complicated, but basically it's always what the mafia agreed. It's always money. When he went to jail, he was replaced by a guy named Frank Fitzsimmons, and the mafia completely overpowered Fitzsimmons and got access directly to the billion-dollar Central States Pension Fund. And they didn't want to give it back to Hoffa when Hoffa decided.
Is that why we don't, I mean, just...
Greed.
No, but I mean, with pension, even today here in my city, the pensions are a mess. They're being pilfered, right? They're...
Not anymore. I don't
you don't think so?
No, I think they're a mess because they were too generous.
You don't think the mob is still running things?
No, they're not, definitely.
No. It's something worse, isn't it?
Well,
the government.
Well, yeah.
Even worse. Even worse.
Even worse.
And they investigate themselves. Right? You love that?
I don't love it. No.
Yeah, the government does something wrong. A judge does something wrong. I know you're a lawyer. The judge does something wrong.
Yeah.
This guy got in a fist, went into court and beat somebody up. Well, he's got an anger issue. He's going to take a few classes and... Right? The cops here have been throwing women in you know, putting fingers everywhere. Oh, well.
Well, you keep saying right, but my take is that in the 1960s...
And then they investigate themselves, and they see, no, nothing to see here. Yeah.
In the 1960s, Earl Warren's Supreme Court decided to take over police work.
Yeah.
And they did a hell of a bad job of it.
Yeah.
And so cops don't have the access to criminals the way I did with Frank Sheeran. I had him for 5 years. As soon as a criminal today says, I want a lawyer, that's the end of questioning.
Good to know.
Yeah, the perfect time to question O.J. Simpson was when he got out of the Bronco. The cops couldn't even ask him, how was the ride, O.J.? They needed to sit his ass down and question him. And at that moment, he was the most vulnerable for confession. I taught cops interrogation, and I taught cross-examination of the lawyers. It was my forte. He was an absolute sitting duck as soon as he walked out of that Bronco. My Italian grandmother could have said, "Oh, Jay," and pleaded with him, and he'd have spilled his beans.
I'm really curious about the title of the book.
Yeah,
what does that mean?
That's a great question.
I heard you paint houses.
I heard you paint houses. It was the first words that Jimmy Hoffa ever spoke to Frank the Irishman Sheeran in a job interview. He was interviewing Sheeran to be a hitman for him. And to paint a house is to whack a guy. The paint is the blood that spatters on the walls and floors. And he said
a less cheery title than I thought.
Yeah,
that's great.
Hoffa said to Sheeran, I heard you paint houses. And Sheeran said, I do my own carpentry work too, which means I get rid of the body.
This is the Spirit of Truth.
Chicago, what up? This is revolutionary hip-hop.
Spirit of Tonight tailgaters. Okay, so this guy has a floating eye. This is when he was on the show. He's a floating eye. He looks like he's a special needs child. So I told him to put on his sunglasses. He goes up on stage with what everybody says is a bingle, right? A good-looking uniform, ugly helmet, right? In other words, and the girl, I understand, she got kind of a lump. Her shape was kind of a lump. So we got him a big concert gig, a sweet concert gig. And he went up on stage with his girlfriend. Big mistake. I'll bring my wife out on stage. I don't take shrimp to the Red Lobster. I don't go to the beach and take a clam. No. This moron. And then he doesn't do any of his songs that anyone knows from this show. This kid blew it. And Chip, you and I were there. You know, Kid Rock, listen. Look at Kid Rock now.
Star. Eminem, listen.
Eminem, listen.
Huge. I've never heard of an artist that gets airplay that doesn't go out and play the song that they're pumping around the country.
Moron.
What a shortcut to thinking.
Moron. Pinkus, you know, you disrespect me big time.
What?
You went in and you're touching all the food and you're licking your fingers with your poor manners.
No, I wasn't.
Everybody, yeah, you were. And everybody here has to eat that food.
No, I wasn't.
Were you happy?
What are you talking about?
Are you happy?
I took a napkin from over there.
Yeah.
It was hot in here, sweating off the brow. What's wrong with you?
Bruce, come on, you were out here. Everybody saw it. Did you see it?
All of us saw it. Me and you. What's
this guy here? Talk about special needs. What are you talking about?
Okay, we don't make fun of special needs people.
What are you talking about? You kicked the guy
brother.
You heard what he
said he gets a lot of trim.
They put these seat covers. If a mother and father have a kid that has special needs, okay, they put these over the. And you stole this from my church.
I didn't steal
anything. You're licking your fingers. Haha, Mancow's not here.
I don't know. The church is very generous because they give away Bibles as well.
Right.
Okay, you
can't dress up a pig.
You're fathead. Turns out you're asking people to pay you under the table. That's illegitimate.
Yes,
That's what she said.
Yes,
Not
he
true.
was.
Not true.
Mancow. I don't know, Bruce. To me, that's. I'm with you, Bruce. I'm Free Speech Radio Network. These women came in here, and I could not. This woman had a tongue that went down to her navel.
Female Gene Simmons.
What? A female Gene Simmons. Gene Simmons, by the way, in Colorado, wet himself on stage. And by the way, when you go to see Ozzy Osbourne, they always throw water on him because I've interviewed Ozzy at the Ritz over here. What's in the water tower? Is that the Ritz? Look at that.
Oh, I want to lick her teeth.
God. Oh.
Her tongue.
Ozzy was going to the bathroom all over the carpet because he's incontinent from all those drugs and everything. Years of abuse. Can I tell you something? Gene Simmons also, they're saying now, cannot control his bladder. I've had numerous women try to do something with their tongue. I went, no. She would be the first one to let her do something. I can't say what it is. Can I see that again?
I need a Tic Tac.
What if I smother it with Uncle Bub's barbecue sauce?
I can put mine up my nose. Up your nose.
Up your nose. She can put her tongue up her nose like a rubber hose.
I
want to see it. I want to see it. Heather.
Okay.
Hold on. I want to see it. Wait, we got to. I want to see it.
Gross.
Go. Damon, get out of the way.
I can put it on my nose.
Hold on a second. This is the. Would you let me set it up? Okay. You're about to see the greatest thing ever. Unbelievable, Heather. That's a stretch. Really cannot get enough DNA from rock stars. He loves them. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? One more. Slow motion. Slow motion. Oh, that's awesome. Now, Maria. Chip, if you could pick your nose with your tongue, would you do it? Yes. Can you hold your tongue? Angelica, if your head was made of cheese, would you take a bite of Heather's nose?
I don't know if this is sexy. I'm assuming it possibly is.
Here we go. Slowly. And just like that, I created a new fetish.
Groundbreaking TV
This is Chip. Hey, bro. I'm sorry about talking about your little soft hands, your bald spot, and your 90s style goatee. I made a Freudian slip. Sorry, bro.
End of message. Not a Freudian slip.
You want the barbecue? I want hog snoots and turnip greens, squirrel shanks. And
hey, you better back down there with the green shirt. You're being too aggressive.
Hominy grits.
I'm just kidding you. Oh, my God. Did you see that guy?
See?
Wow.
This is what you do.
Hold on.
We talk about this every.
Do you understand? Do you understand? I don't even know it. I just scared the heck out of that guy.
But out of everybody.
I don't mean to do that.
But there's a perfect example.
I don't want to be that guy.
But you asked me last week, what do I do? There was an example where they don't know you're kidding.
You were intimidated by Corri Fetman.
No, not at all.
She shot you down.
Yeah, I just don't.
Can we see her billboard?
With her. All I'm saying is this poor guy, get in the thing, promo yourself. He's just kidding you. He's a bully. Just move over
it's a joke. It's a joke.
He doesn't know it's a joke.
It's a put on.
There's truth in all humor.
He's wearing the base like it's a necktie.
Yeah.
So you mean when I say you have a big fat neck, there's truth in that? There's Corri Fetman's billboard that got so that's her sting in front of it.
Look at those 2 scoops of vanilla ice cream.
Scoops? Are you kidding me? They're kegs of ice cream.
I call Photoshop.
Transcendence, The Legend of Hercules, Neighbors, RoboCop, Maleficent, I, Frankenstein, Noah, which I walked out of. I like a good biblical epic, but my God, rock monsters, so stupid. I walked out of it. A Million Ways to Die in the West. I've yet to meet the person that found it funny. Amazing Spider-Man 2, why? And Godzilla. Those are the worst movies. You voted on them, okay? All right. Well, Godzilla's a fine movie, except there's no Godzilla.
What about the movie I was in, Sugar Box, with 2 X's? That's terrible. Or Frog.
Okay. All right. We're taking your calls at 1-888-2-MAN-COW. Jesse Jackson was here yesterday. Last night, I handed out scholarships to 100 young African Americans. And the black... What did you see with Pincus?
Sorry, Jeff, but we've all been there. We've all been guilty. You're joining the ranks of us, finger licking, twirling them, and going into every single thing.
His manners. Okay, back off there. Your manners are. Yeah, you were really bad. By the way, I want to say something else. Can you take your head off there, Nathan Detroit? Okay, you guys. I got my kids there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Nathan, I want to say something. My kids kept talking to me. Okay. Do you know your kids? They take food. They were taking food. Okay. Now your kids are my kids' age. All right. And I'm trying to be a role model. Pincus there. Now this is the most disgusting.
Not true.
Thing.
It
Absolutely
was gum
true.
at the church.
He says it was gum. Picking his picking his teeth and like
such
this.
a lie.
Yep. He was digging for gold for sure.
Okay, now that's not digging for gold, dude. This is digging for gold.
Well, he was doing that too. Is what I'm saying.
What? He was doing.
Is he eating them?
That's digging for gold. Okay. Okay. Your manners are atrocious around my children, sir.
Not a chance.
Okay, and let me say something else,
He
bud.
said how well I took care of his son.
No, you did a good job. You were nice to the kids.
You did do a good job with my baby.
I do
that you can't
with my baby.
Kids were great.
Your baby with my baby. How obnoxious. Are you having a period, too, when your wife has a period? Were you pregnant together? God, I hate men that say that.
Well,
We're pregnant.
Well, he's my kid.
My baby. It's not your baby. It's your son.
Your wife is
my
pregnant?
son.
My baby.
My son.
Congratulations.
Okay. Here's what I want to say, Nathan. I could not believe it. Nice pants. Can I any tighter and the gerbil's dead? Can I just I mean, seriously.
Hey, you can't.
Men don't have that. He has a squid.
Oh, okay.
Okay, anyway.
I thought it was a tongue.
Or a monkey's ball. I
thought it was a tongue.
All right, listen. So your kids, Nathan, and you're sitting there, you and Mom. The kids taking rice, squeezing it up with food and beef and broccoli and squeezing it up and putting it on the fork and then eating it. It's all in their hands, everything. At any time, and again, I know your little angels, you can't say anything, but did you notice I said put your napkin in your lap, put your hand up, eat with a fork? Do you notice me saying that? At any point when your kids are going and grossing me out and the crap is just dripping from their fingers and they're putting on the fork and it's dripping. Did you ever think to say, hey, kids, use the fork and not your hands when you're eating rice and noodles and beef and broccoli and orange chicken? Did you ever think to say something to them?
Are you talking about Jeff?
No, your kids. Your kids.
Well, I didn't see that. If I would have seen it, I would have said something.
Sit right next to him.
I didn't see it. He's the center of attention when we're out. Yeah.
God, they are calling all the shots.
If I would have seen that, I would have definitely said something. But they're still
maybe
learning.
your little guy Mason.
Give him
He's
grace.
2 years old. He gets
That's why
a
you should
break.
No, these kids aren't 2 years old.
Already.
I'm talking about the older kids. And what did I do? What did I do to that middle boy of yours? What did I do?
You stuck his head in the bush upside down.
I threw him upside down in a bush.
And
Why?
extorted him for
Why?
cookies, too.
Why?
You have to say, Mancow's the coolest. That's the only way to give the kid a cookie.
Yeah.
Mancow's the coolest.
That's right.
And then,
that is true.
Daddy's the coolest.
Hey,
Hey, by the way, I was eating a chocolate chip cookie. Is it me or does Morgan Freeman's head look just like a delicious chocolate chip cookie? All right.
What's that cookie, Chris?
No, the kids didn't get cookies. They said Mancow's the coolest.
That's true.
All right. And the kid said, after it was all done and the kid got his cookies, the kid looked at me and he goes, you got a chicken head. And I took it and threw him in the bush. And by the
But he
way,
said you're the coolest, so he gave you another cookie.
you're a chicken head. How old is that kid? He's 18, isn't he? No, how old is that boy that called me chicken head?
He's 7.
7 years old.
18.
Picked him up, threw him in a bush. Little punk. Time for reform school for him. Nobody calls me a chicken head.
Sir, yes, sir.
Dude, the manners, honestly. I must ask you a question. Can I browse your computer?
Mancow.
Yep.
You had a set of
You know, Elton would have dated Diana had she been a man.
And you know I wish you could have put a candle in my
Hey, wait a minute.
Up where my old friend Bernie Top and did swim.
All right, that's the original version of...
She's very talented.
Okay. Elton John said if Jesus was alive, he would be all for gay marriage. I'm waiting to see what Elton says about Elvis and his opinion on gay marriage. Come on, ladies. Uncle Bub is here. What's the band's name?
Ted
What's your name?
Aliota and the Groove Machine.
Ted Ariola? What is it? Ted Ariola? Ted what? Aliota. Aliota. All come free. All right. Ted Aliota. You can friend him on Facebook. Remember, Google goggles are recording everything you do for the government. Google is the devil. You don't want to be part of Google. Facebook conducted a special secret study. You were the guinea pigs. And they wanted to see if they could control your emotions via posts. The Star Wars Museum coming to Chicago. Something else I get to pay for. I haven't bought enough Obama phones and pensions. I got to pay for a stupid Star Wars Museum. Yeah, I would go. It's cool. Right, Black Bear? Huh? Black Bear, the toughest of the bears. Yeah. Yeah. Trophy wife. Trophy right here. Looking through the trophy. How did you get that trophy, Uncle Bub? Uncle Bub is here. The barbecue man.
Come on.
How'd you got to talk into the mic.
We got that trophy from Ribfest Chicago, and then the one behind is from Naperville Ribfest.
Hey, Naperville's in the house. Hey, listen, brother. You know everybody in Naperville has sex with everybody else. It's the swingin'est capital of America. You know that, right?
I did not know that.
You're going to have sex. You bring the barbecue. You have sex with lots of lonely housewives in Naperville. Now, listen. Ribfest this weekend.
That's right.
And you know who the main attraction is? My boys, Cowboy Mouth.
Yep.
Cowboy Mouth is playing. You go up to Fred and Cowboy Mouth. They fill stadiums in New Orleans. You tell them the Mancow said, hey, I just wish you could put a candle in my... What?
I will feed them.
You feed them. You feed them. You feed them. All right. Amy Adams gave up. You know the actress Amy Adams?
Wonderful.
Great actress. Gave up her seat to a soldier. Tried to keep it quiet, but other people saw it. That is classy.
That's awesome. First class seat.
First class seat. Meshach Taylor, who I thought was great in Mannequin, and anyway, Chicago actor dead. Rolling Stone magazine, they did a poll, Godzilla, the worst movie of the year so far. There was a stabbing and a fatal shooting at the BET Awards. The biggest surprise was that there was any survivors. What is going on?
They can't aim.
You should go to Dr. Feeder if you got foot problems. Dr. Feeder, the foot doctor.
Frostbitten.
And this is when...
Obamacare is giving me a problem. I can't get any treatment for it.
Obamacare.
I gotta do
Two guys were talking about Nickelback. Nickelback.
It's got to get pulled out or something.
Nickelback, and the cops arrested them, pulled a gun on them. They were talking about the band Nickelback.
Well, that is an arrestable offense.
Ah! Cowboy Mouth, guys. Will you take them barbecue for me, Uncle Bub? Good. Yes.
What you gonna do with the restlessness?
This is Cowboy Mouth live in our Lava Lamp Love Lounge. Now, by the way, you toss me a couple bucks, buy me a couple of beers. Obamacare not taking care of you. You come by my offices here, Michigan Avenue, Lake Street, and I will do whatever I need to do.
Found my strength inside the act of faith.
I am not a licensed. I'm not a licensed doctor, but why am I in the mood for Uncle Bub's barbecue?
Everybody's got a
Uncle Bub's shaking his head no. Looks like it hurts. It looks like it hurts really bad. Okay, stop moving. Anyway, with the internet, I can do pretty much any. Oh God! Dear Jesus! Dear God! Meshach Taylor? of Detroit's toenail in every bottle of Uncle Bob's.
The man
now you feel stupid for coming on this show, huh?
Your sidekick likes it.
So far behind.
So, brother, Cowboy Mouth, and all this great. How many people are other than you? I mean, how many people are making barbecue at Rib Fest?
12 other rib vendors.
Oh, it's gonna be a ball.
The eternal strength of the immortal soul. 'Cause sometimes everybody's gotta let it go. I believe in the power of love. I believe in the sound of Sam and Dave. Little children should occasionally misbehave. That all that you get is all that you give. I believe in the power of love. We believe in the spirit of rock and roll. The eternal strength of the immortal soul. 'Cause sometimes everybody's gotta let it go.
I'm gonna do a little ADD news right now. ADD news, attention, deaf disorder news. Let's do it. ADD news.
Because everything eventually is in God's plan. I believe in the power of love.
The son of actor Robert Downey Jr. with suspected cocaine. 20-year-old Indio Downey now free on bail.
The Supreme Court has ruled privately held businesses can opt out of Obamacare insurance coverage of contraceptives.
In a setback for union efforts, the justices narrowly ruled that home care aides in Illinois cannot be forced to pay dues to a union.
The French bank BNP to pay nearly $9 billion as it conducted currency transactions for Iran.
Fresh from rehab, Toronto Mayor Rob Ford.
I had become my own worst enemy.
President Obama now aiming to fix as much of the immigration system as he can without Congress.
If Congress will not do their job, at least we can do ours.
The Who. They hit their 50th anniversary this year. They're planning a planetary tour.
GM has set no cap on the compensation for those killed in crashes.
Israeli troops found the bodies of 3 Jewish seminary students who were kidnapped in the West Bank.
There's all kinds of harnessing going on. Can you look through Uncle Bub's trophy again? There's all kinds of harnessing to look at all that Fifth Element harnessing to keep her breasts in place. No bra. Yeah, what's that mean?
Love.
Oh, I thought it meant your fingers have arthritis.
There.
I'm crippled. I'm crippled. Have fun with Cowboy Mouth, man. Now, I think you're going to see me out there. I think you're going to see me out there. What do you do for the 4th? Anything? That's great. And now, make this about you.
You're not going out there. What do I do for the 4th?
Yeah, I don't care. Satan? The Satan worshiper, why? Why worship Satan?
Well, I thought you were going to ask me what I was going to do. I would love to go to church. I was supposed to go to church with you, but you blew me off like 4 times because you're too hungover.
Time's up. Look back at the trophy and admire it, Angelica. Uncle Bub's trophy. Mancow.
City of Satan.
Reject Satan and all his ways. We'll be back. Hey, Uncle Bub.